Hey buddy, how's it going? My name is Caesar Gill and I run a company called Symphony Advertising with 120 clients. We're a 5-person team and I want to do a YouTube video kind of about my day, how I go about it, how I manage it. So to set up some context, it's 7 a.m. I already went to a walk with the dog. I'm about to go to the gym, but every morning before I leave to the gym or before I do anything, I post on TikTok. So I've already posted a video regarding expenses growing on my walk, and I typically do that. On my morning walks, I'll make at least one video. And the reason I do this is because starting your day off marketing your business is high key. And then I ran the numbers yesterday of where all our customers are coming from, and it's insane because before I would say my TikTok got really active, we were probably getting a lot of word of mouth referrals and existing customer referrals, which we still get. But again, I did this last night, Sunday night grind, you know? Here are the numbers of where our customers are coming from and the amount. So far this year, we've gotten 60 new customers. Not everybody stays, and this doesn't include any one-off projects like website builds, which is pretty much it. If it's only a website build, it's not in here. So from TikTok, we've gotten 43 customers this year. It's May 19th. That is a lot of customers. Our average revenue per customer is about a little over 500, so it's not like, you know, we're not getting these huge deals or anything, but that stuff adds up. So in total, we have $24,765 in MRR this year from TikTok. Now, not everybody stays that long, so that's not the true number. That would be the total number of everybody. That's the true number for 1 month, but it changes over time, so it's lower than that, but regardless. That's insane. Then I got Instagram 1, employee referral 1, existing client referral 6. This is where it gets a little bit interesting because a lot of our referrals are because of social media. So TikTok gets a lot of the credit, but for example, there's somebody that follows me on social media that didn't sign up for our services, but referred somebody who they know to sign up for our services. So is that a TikTok lead or a word of mouth lead? That word of mouth is just happening on TikTok. You see what I'm saying? Then we have local SEO. We've had 4. I guess I should name the amounts. Instagram, 750. Employee referral, 500. Existing client referral, it's 6 customers at 2,800. Local SEO is 4 at 3,350. Agency referral, so there's some agencies that they don't want, you know, they don't take on certain kind of work. They send it to us. 350, very small. Detail Groove, so that is my brother. He has I suppose a popular detailing channel. He sent 2 over directly, but this is kind of where it all works together. So 2 at 1,100, because some people will see me on TikTok and they'll know of him and they're like, wait, you're very similar to that dude. Are you guys related? So like, there's some effectiveness, obviously. YouTube 1 for 50 bucks and a month of maintenance. And word of mouth 1 at 650, which is, again, it's kind of hard because who did this one? I don't recall, but that's the breakdown for a total of 34,315 and 60 total new clients. So right now our MRR is at 58,000, I think, 57,695. But again, it changes a lot. And what I mean it changes a lot, I mean, it changes like the actual client and the packages because we change the packages. But overall, we've been growing nonstop for the 5.5 years that I've been doing this. So I wanted to go through that process. So TikTok, very important to post. And I do them when I walk, and I do another one when I leave. So once I do that, then I'm out. Make the content, it's really just off the top of my head. Most of the time it's a reaction to something. So a text I got, something I read, something I saw on Reddit, something I saw on TikTok. The good ones are the ones that kind of like are dramatic, like they're a little bit more emotional. So for example, if somebody's like, hey Caesar, the ads aren't working and it's been a week, it's like, okay, I can make content on that. But sometimes it's very rare that I write it down, but like if I have an idea and I'm like with people, then I can't, and it'd be rude to like leave, I keep them down. So right now I have a couple of ones. So TikTok, tiered services for discounted packages, I'll do this one. Sometimes asking for a proposal means no. So like sometimes people are like, let me get a proposal. I won't even send it because I know it's a no. Competitor bidding, I did that one yesterday. And then my other task, day in the life, YouTube style. I use Asana for project management. Super good, our entire team does. So literally, once I do that, so TikTok about tiered services for discount packages, all I do, I'll show you how to do it. What I do is I hit the camera button, and then I do the 0.5, and then I literally go like this. This is how funny it is to make content and get customers from the internet if you're any good at it. And then I go, I've been thinking about updating our pricing for our main package. So it's $650, and every now and then we'll work with. So then I post it, and then I go about my day. So gotta go to the gym. We have 2 employees coming in today. Normally we work out at a co-working space, but because my fiance is not home, we're gonna work out of here. I desperately need help with doing some email marketing for a couple e-com clients. I like to do a once a week training just because our team is very inexperienced. Literally, everyone has like 3 months worth of experience because they've worked here for 3 months. Except our web designer. Our web designer has been doing it for a couple years, 4 or 5 years, 6 years. And so that's the game plan. Here's a quick shot of the workout. I do upper lower break or rest upper lower. I'm actually on I'm down like 10 or 11 pounds, low carbing. So yeah. Concludes the workout, and it's pretty cool because even though it's like almost 9 a.m. a lot of the morning work I can kind of do on my phone because I get a ridiculous amount of inflow when it comes to text messages, when it comes to holy smokes, when it comes to emails. But for the most part, our team, they start around 8, 9. And in the East Coast, there's actually like a lot of people who never eat. Sorry, on the West Coast, they actually start 2 hours before us. So just being able to text and be like, hey, we'll get to this, and reviewing like anything the team does, we use Asana. It all gets, like, I get a little notification on Slack, funny enough. So we use Slack for internal communications for websites that we use contractors for. Asana we use as internal, like just the team, the 5 of us. And I can kind of just see what's going on. And if I notice something wrong, or if I need somebody like do a specific thing, I'll just call it out. But even within that workout, I had 2 responses to, or 2 comments on my TikTok, and I responded via video. So it's a self-feeding loop. People have a question, people have a rebuttal, and then I'll respond. And now I have 4 pieces of content, and it is 8:40 a.m. So now we go home, eat, shower, work. One of the biggest pros of working from home is just having access to the kitchen, especially on a cut. So here I have 5 egg whites, 3 eggs, and half an avocado. I've been eating this for the last 2 weeks. That's what I'm supposed to eat. I'm also supposed to have 2 scoops of whey protein, which ends up being like 100 grams of protein out of the 200 that I need per day. And for the most part, we are remote. So 2 of our team members are coming today, but we probably don't pass like 2 times per week in person. Right now, I need help. I need help with these email marketing campaigns that I have to do because I have access. So I'm gonna get help specifically with the content writing of it. And also with the Google Ads coordinator, Google Ads Junior. I'm just trying to skill him up a little bit more because he has 2.5 months of Google Ads. He's been doing a great job, but we gotta, the quicker I can get them to be self-sustaining, the more impact they can have. So sometimes we're all from home, once a week, maybe twice a week. Once a week I do in person, like I'm trying to keep in-person training per employee. So we have 3, so that's 3 days. Once a week I try to do like everyone in one, at the co-working space. And then 1 is everybody's home. So it's a good balance between like, it's flexible enough, you don't have to drive that much for the employees. Everyone has the benefit of like having being in their own space. But also like, hey, let's also collaborate, communicate, and learn together. So I'm gonna challenge down. Also, I purposely leave my computer downstairs at night because I know I'm gonna need it when I'm eating in the morning. So talk about making moves. And we just got approved for a US carrier phone number, and we're using this thing called Open Phone, which I did sign up for on a Friday night. So perfect timing, Monday morning we have it. And this is gonna be huge for our team and myself, because anytime we had to contact a customer, we will try email. That's pretty much the way the team has it. We have one account manager type role, that client facing, that if he has to, he'll text through his number, but everything else basically routes through me. Not because I'm a control freak, but because I don't want employees having to use their personal phone to do business stuff. Because clients, they're gonna text you when they wanna text you. It's gonna be Saturday, it's gonna be Sunday, it's gonna be late at night, it's gonna be early in the morning. And just to respect put boundaries on that, I don't want to like enter that world. Again, when it was one employee, it was like, cool, you know, we'll deal with it. When it's 3, 4 more, it's like, okay, let's get a solution for everybody. So this is supposed to be a shared number that we can, and I'm using it mainly for text. Like we could have used it just for, you know, it is our phone number too. Like if we have to call, we'll call. But my main thing is I just want a phone number where we can all text a customer and see what has happened. Because in our Asana tasks, like a lot of things we can't see. If it's in my phone, and then the hassle of me getting a bunch of text and like screenshotting it and putting in a task and sending it who needs to go, and then they send it back. This is just gonna streamline the process, hopefully. And I'm super happy about it. Like I'm 5.5 years. Some people open up business lines when they open their business. I did it in 5.5 years, just because my phone is the business line, but I'm so excited about this. Normally at this point, I would go live on my TikTok. I go live pretty much every day for like an hour, 2 hours, multiple times a day, but because we have the team coming in, I'm not gonna do that. They should be here in like 10 minutes. But I just kinda wanted to show my setup. So I got this ultra wide monitor here. I got this Keychron K2. I got this MX Master, which we give to every single employee. This is my MacBook Pro, which is the same one I've been showing. MacBook Pro M4, so it's the new one. I got everybody new computers except our most tenured employee. This is a Labubu that one of our employees got us. Me rather, there's a Dynamo guy. I got these books down here, but I don't actually, like I'm not a fan of those particular books. They just like fit well there. And I went to my parents' house yesterday and I picked up all the freaking books that I used to read, which was overkill. Like when you don't know what to do, you just kind of consume. So that's what I did. I don't know, 2000 something, 17, 16. I read like 150 books, which is a sign of like ambition and wanting to learn, but it would have been just way better just call an endless amount of people. You would learn a lot faster. So wanted to share that. Also, one of our contractors, who is our website contractor, we still work with, he got me this 2 Christmases ago. And I was like, wow. But I never hung it up because I was living in an apartment and there was really nowhere to put it. Now this is like my office, so to speak. It's just a room. But we're gonna go downstairs to collaborate with the team when they get here. Really cool Keurig machine here. We got it maybe like 2 months ago, and I upgraded from the regular K-Cup one, single cup, to this one, simply because it is the fastest pouring one. I think it starts pouring like in 6 seconds. But the key is you gotta program it. So I have it at 8 a.m. It starts heating up the water. And so when I come, I just put the pot in and I hit it. And I mean, it's you know, you could call it overkill, but it makes the flow of my day a lot better. One more thing I've added to this process is I got my teeth whitened, which was super weird. I wanted to try it. I had some pretty brown teeth. So I got them whitened. It actually hurts a lot. I don't think I'll ever want to do it again unless there's like a less painful way of doing it. And one way to keep your teeth whiter longer is to not have so many, because I drink maybe 2-3 cups of coffee a day. Let's call it 2. Let's call it 2 on average. Let's just say on average. So adding a little bit of milk to it. Oh, I got an even better one. I add milk when I don't have my protein, but when I have my protein, I use the protein milk shake instead of the almond milk, because now I get protein in my coffee. This is vanilla flavored anyway, so it's actually pretty good. And then it's cold, so like it kind of cools it down a little bit quicker. But and then I can put as much as I want because I'm gonna drink the protein. So I think it's a dub. Little hack there if anyone's interested. I do 2 sugars, sugar free of course. And I got my trusty mixer thing. Yes, damn it, I got a Maravillos, Morillos, Tequila, Tacos Del Rey. Yeah, that's good. near me and navel certain, like there's nothing we can do about it.
It's like, it's inverse.
Yeah, that's just what do they call it? Friendly fire? Yeah, friendly fire. Like that's just collateral damage. So I wouldn't make it a negative keyword. It's just,
Yeah.
it's so similar. It's almost midday, and I usually like to go on a walk to the store to get an energy drink. It's funny though, because you know, teams in the house, a little weird, but man, the new phone system is so awesome because we can all see what everybody's texting. We can all see when somebody's calling. So it's gonna be so much easier to contact clients, get information that we need, or vice versa. Clients contact us to get information they need. And I can already tell it's gonna be a freaking sweet thing. I have a call here shortly. It's a sales call, so I'm gonna record that. And it's for a mechanic shop. We have one mechanic shop that does extremely well, so I've been trying to hunt down. I say hunt, but we're an inbound type of business. We don't really do like cold outreach or anything like that. Obviously I post content and stuff, so we do get customers that way, but I really want to work with another mechanic shop. And this is actually like our third or fourth lead for a mechanic shop, so we're really close to getting one. And yeah. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to do a hard close. I'm just kidding.
Advertising or things that can help us in that way.
Got it. So have you ever ran what's called Google guaranteed ads, local service ads?
I have never ran Google guaranteed ads.
Okay, those are just like whether you work with us or not, like those are, I would highly recommend getting them, because that's one of the only platforms that's pay per lead, not pay per click. So if somebody contacts you, you're gonna have to pay 50 bucks, but at least somebody contacts you. So that in itself is a very good way of just having something out there. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, well, you didn't lose any money. The next thing I recommend, have you ran Google Ads before? Which is a little...
I have not.
Okay, so Google Ads is good because the search intent is really high. So if somebody is looking for a roofer near me, roof replacement near me, and honestly, what's gonna be easier to like get traction are, I believe you said you do siding and gutters?
Correct.
So that's not nearly as competitive. So we can probably generate more calls and customers with that service. And in a way, I would look at it as the more customers you get, the bigger network referral you have. So until... You're allergic, Austin?
To cats, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I won't pet her because my eyes will get itchy.
4 o'clock and the team has just left. So that's about from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's about 6 hours. And what I have found is there's only so much energy in a day. We don't have an office per se. And I've had offices before. By the way, the employee just gave me this, the team member. It's a Travis Scott McDonald's thing to the collection. He also gave me that Labubu, so the trend continues. When it comes to like, let's say we wanted to do 8 hours, it's like, at some point, you just get tired. And like, unless it's really busy or unless there's a lot of calls and a lot of like, oh my God, we have to, that really drives you. You know, when the deadline's like today or there's pressure to deliver things, it's like, okay, that gives you energy, but it's not like you always want to feel that way. I wouldn't say that's good. So usually I'll keep these things 5 to 6 hours, and then usually they'll work a little bit in the morning. So there's that. And then sometimes they'll get back and work a little bit more. Like, I'm not really concerned about the team working exactly 8 hours. Like, I'm really not. I would just want consistency. And then plus, when we work in person, it's so much more beneficial. Like, they drove here. You know, my gym is 4 minutes away. Where else do I go that's 4 minutes? The co-working office is 4 minutes away. So, not that yeah, I don't think you're supposed to equate that, but the way I see it is, as long as we are consistently working on things that matter, it's worth it. So one of the biggest things I had to do is some e-com email marketing. We only did one. We still have to do one more, but at least we got part of it done. And tomorrow we'll have another employee come in. It's more of SEO stuff, so like switching gears. But that's a work day. From here, I mean, that's a work day for them. Your boy still has a little bit more to do. So let's go ahead and do that. to finish off the day, it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna have some of these almonds. I still gotta eat dinner. I still have to eat blueberries and blackberries. They're part of my nighttime routine, apparently. I am gonna go live. I like to go live at least once an hour. Like, it's funny because you can post a lot on TikTok organically. You can comment, you can reply to a lot of people. But also, if you go live, it's just another avenue within the ecosystem. And it's funny because like I believe it rewards you. I also post, like today I also posted on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, if I didn't say that. And I actually post on my personal Instagram stories like all day long. So I think I post quite a bit, but it's all for the same, well, number one, I find it enjoyable. But number two is marketing your business is pretty important. And it to me, it's like, the tools are there. They already exist. We didn't have to build them. They're there. It's in your hand. It's on your phone. The internet exists. Like, you know, you could do it. But yeah, that'll conclude this video. Let me know if this is entertaining. If you made it all the way through, leave a comment so I can get motivated to post more. And any other questions or comments, concerns, let me know. Peace.